A former police chief in the United Kingdom has been found not guilty of the manslaughter of 95 Liverpool football fans in 1989. Under David Duncanfield's watch, fans were crushed to death in the Hillsborough stadium due to a failure of authorities to monitor numbers and safety in the lead-up. After a 30-year campaign for justice, Duncanfield walked free after the jury found he was not criminally responsible for the tragedy.
FA Cup semi-final day, 1989. One of the biggest games of the season, and the fans just wanted to get in and see the football. The senior policeman in charge of keeping them all safe had only been given the role of match commander 19 days earlier. David Duncanfield had already briefed his officers inside Hillsborough, a stadium he didn't really know. He could have had no idea that 3 decades on, he'd be standing trial, each and every one of his decisions scrutinised in court. 10 minutes before kick-off, an exit gate, Gate C, was opened. Hundreds of fans streamed in.
Thousands can't get in, there's just broken gates down.
But the Liverpool fans had not broken down the gate. The match commander, David Duncanfield, had given the instruction to open it. That decision transferred the overcrowding from outside to inside the stadium. Instinctively, the fans moved to the central tunnel, down towards the pens behind the goal. David Duncanfield should have closed the tunnel off, but he didn't.
Well, you look at the Liverpool end to the right of the goal.
The match commentator John Motson spotted the problem.
There's hardly anybody on those steps. No, to the right of there, that's it. Look down there.
As the match kicked off, the crush in the central pens became unbearable. Survivors said it felt like a vice, getting tighter and tighter. The police who were there were simply overwhelmed.
Mr. Duncanfield did make mistakes that day. He even tried to blame the Liverpool fans for what happened. But the jury decided that his decision-making back in 1989 did not meet the high threshold of being grossly negligent.
David Duncanfield only acknowledged his lie at the inquests that concluded in 2016. The families felt that established the truth. The trial has been about accountability. David Duncanfield's acquittal means he is now free to continue his life. But what happened at Hillsborough will, in all likelihood, never leave him.